Sustainable Sasha here. I'm Community Engagement Coordinator for Galveston Bay Foundation. Today we're going to talk about how to be more sustainable at home, which means reducing the amount of trash we create and reusing things we already have. Don't worry, we'll provide links and some information below and in a follow-up post. So one of the biggest threats to Galveston Bay is pollution, like everyday sources of litter and trash. The bay starts in all our backyards, from Dallas all the way down to Galveston Island. Trash, litter, and things like car oil leaks in our neighborhoods get washed down into storm drains when it rains, and those drains lead to the bay. Wind can also pick up pieces of trash and carry it into nearby waterways and streams, which also lead to the bay. It's dangerous to animals that live, nest, and eat there. Dolphins, turtles, and birds can easily get tangled in fishing line in plastic bags and accidentally eat plastic too, which can damage their stomachs. So here is one of the many pieces of plastic trash we've seen along Galveston Bay, and it actually has tiny turtle bites in it. So fish can eat tiny plastics too, which is bad for them and can also be bad for us if we enjoy fishing and it ends up on our dinner plate. So we're going to go over some of the things that I've swapped out here, because an easy way to start being more sustainable is to try to replace things you only use once with reusable versions. So think glass, tin, steel, silicone, which is actually made of sand, or bamboo. So don't feel like you have to do all of this at once. I switched over to these reusable items a little bit at a time, so maybe pick a few to try and go from there. So let's start with plastic grocery bags. We all know about reusable bags, and we have some here, obviously. But what if you forget them? So something you can do is actually bring groceries to your car in your shopping cart and use your bag or a box when you get home to bring things into your house. So what about produce bags or bulk snack bags? Well, we just learned in one of our at home with the bay videos how to actually make a small bag from an old t-shirt. So you can use one of these for produce, or we have some cotton options and some fine mesh options. This is great for like quinoa, rice, nuts, and fruit and vegetables. What else do we have here? Oh, Ziplock bags, of course. So some great alternatives to Ziplock bags are these amazing silicone bags, which actually seal really great, and you can use them for traveling, as well as they're actually heat resistant too, so you can use them for, cooking and boiling water. And then we also have some Velcro snack bags here too. So what about when you're taking some food to go for lunch? We have these usually, or some, kind of disposable containers. So we actually have some glass ones here that'll last a whole lot longer. It has a plastic lid, but it's going to be used time and time again. What about plastic cups? So some things that I like to have are my collapsible cup made of silicone that I take with me if I'm going to like events and stuff, where they're going to be handing these out, or a stainless steel reusable cup. And I got this one at REI. I always have a mason jar with me in case I want to get an iced coffee or a smoothie. My water bottle, of course, which you can decorate with your favorite stickers, which is fun. And then for hot beverages, I like to have my thermos here and a reusable straw too. All right, what about plastic wrap? And this is actually pretty full because we never use it. We have beeswax wrap instead. So you can either buy these or make these, or actually in Galveston, you can get them from the local farmer's market, from the honey guy. He actually makes them. These we've made here, and they actually just hold their shape with the warmth of your hand, which is really neat. Okay, what about plastic cutlery if you're ordering to go and you're at work or school or home? So I actually take with me this little pouch that has bamboo cutlery in it. You can also get stainless steel sporks. Has all my fun variety of straws, big smoothie straw, silicone straw, and it also has a reusable napkin in it, which is pretty awesome. And you can always request when you order takeout to not have them include plastic cutlery. I just did that recently, and it's going really well. All right, what else do we have here? So we have some dryer sheets and washing machine detergent. So I actually don't have a bottle to show you of washing machine detergent because I switched to sheets. Laundry sheets, or you can buy your powder detergent in a box at most grocery stores too. And then we have dryer balls instead of these that help our drying time go down. You can put essential oils on them too. And then dishwashing detergent, we've been buying boxed kind for a while, but they also make those out of different sustainable materials as well. And then we have cleaning solutions. This is the end of this bottle because we've swapped from plastic to glass. So these amazing glass bottles, you can actually refill them. You can order different boxed with smaller plastic containers in here actually, or glass or tin that it comes in, and you can refill these, which is really awesome. We have that for cleaning solution as well as dishwashing soap. You can fill this with water and put some of your bottled concentrated soap in here, and it makes that plastic bottle, if you do have to have it, last a whole lot longer. And then paper towels. Just honestly, rags. So this is actually an old face cloth or face towel that we had, and we just kind of repurposed those into cleaning rags. Doesn't have to be the prettiest, right? It's cleaning up messes after all. What else we got here? So aside from kitchen stuff, we also have bath and body care and things like that. So toothbrushes and toothpaste. So we actually switched to bamboo toothbrushes, which we'll talk about a little bit later. And we have these tin, or they make little tabs of toothpaste you can use instead. This one's from the farmer's market, actually. Everyday Body Works in Galveston. And then we have deodorant. So I actually switched from plastic deodorant to this glass and tin from Chagrin Valley, which I found online, and it's really awesome, and they ship only in cardboard. What else we got here? Oh, lip balm. So I have a tin of lip balm. I get a lot of these little things on Etsy from small businesses, and they have all different types of homegrown herbs and things in them, and in reusable containers. What else we got? Oh, yes, sunblock. So sunblock, first of all, you want to make sure it's reef safe, which is zinc or titanium dioxide to protect the water in the reef. So I have a tin here for my face that actually can come in tinted, and you can get this from a couple of different companies, and I actually have found some at my local Target too. And you can also get something that's a more recyclable container than those tubes, which actually you have to send away if you want to recycle them. And lotions. So you can also get lotions in glass and tin too. So this All Good company actually makes sunblock as well in the tin, which is really awesome. And shampoo. A lot of you guys might already have switched to bar shampoo and conditioner. They are really great, right? So the shampoo bars and conditioner bars come in all sorts of different styles for different types of hair and whatnot. And there's a ton of places online where you can buy these. And again, at some local stores too. So check out your local stores and small businesses first. So, oh, and stainless steel razors instead of plastic. This thing's awesome from Leaf Shave. So, now so if you do have to use some containers and you haven't switched to all these yet, well, what do you do with these containers? What do you do with all these things? You recycle them, right? So speaking of recycling, no one's perfect. There are things even I need or haven't switched to yet that aren't zero waste. So that's where recycling comes in and is super important. Recycling helps prevent the need for brand new things to be made, which reduces the use of fossil fuels, production of carbon emissions, and nurdles, the raw plastic pellets found all along our shorelines. So knowing what and how to recycle can be super confusing. And if it's not done properly, recycling can be really costly to cities and become too expensive or difficult for them to keep doing it. So let's go over some common recycling things, some things I wasn't sure how to recycle before or questions you might have. And again, feel free to ask us in the comments or email us if you're not sure. So, foil. I always wondered about recycling foil, like these little things, or like aluminum like this, like a bottle cap. Well, the best way is to make sure it's clean, first of all. Always clean all your recyclings, please. And then put them all in a can and just pinch it shut. It helps those things from coming out and getting caught up in recycling machines. Envelopes. Ooh, I didn't even know this until I was making this video. You can just recycle it like this. This window is actually made of cellulose, which is wood, actually. So you can just put this straight into paper. Your junk mail, goodbye. Just straight recycle it. Magazines and phone books. Yes, you can recycle these, which is really exciting. What else we got? Oh, beverage containers. Yes, you can recycle these. You can actually just unscrew this, rinse it out again, squish it, and put that cap back on and just recycle it. Perfect. What else we got? Plastic bottles, caps, same thing. Clean them out, squish them down, and put that cap back on. Old Tupperware, check for a symbol. Has it? Woohoo! Yeah, you can recycle this. I don't know where this lid is. I'm sure you all have that problem too. What else? Oh, plastic bags and packaging. Here's a tough one. These can all go together. So, a package from a mask, cheese wrapper, packing from ordering things online, toilet paper wrappers, bags and things like that. Put them all in a plastic bag and then take it to your local grocery store like H-E-B, Target, or like in Houston, you can go to West Park Recycling for that too. Takeout boxes. So, these are the things that get a little bit more complicated. Greasy pizza box. Yeah, we had pizza last night. Yeah, no, you can't recycle that. That has to go in the trash, unfortunately. Lucky for us and our health, we don't get pizza very often. But what about this clean cardboard container? We can recycle that, actually. What else? Mixed materials like olive oil bottles, sauce jars. What you want to do is take that tin off, squish it down, put it in there. Take this little plastic bit out, which actually isn't as hard as it looks. Boom. Recycle your glass. And it's okay if these little things are attached. That's fine. What else? Sauce jars. Same thing. Glass and tin. Doo-doo-doo. What else do we have that's strange? I wrote myself a list so I would know. Oh, Styrofoam. Yes, Styrofoam. It's a number 6 plastic. So it is accepted in Galveston Eco Center, but in Houston and you have to bring it to the West Park Recycling Center. And in League City and Stella Roberts Recycling Centers, you have to look elsewhere for those because they do not accept these. So things that are not or are complicated. Batteries, light bulbs, things like that. These actually can be dropped off at Batteries and Bulbs Plus if they aren't accepted at your recycling center. Again, we're going to provide links for that. Things that aren't recyclable, shredded paper, chip bags, candy wrappers, mirrors, dirty used napkins, paper towels, really shiny freezer packaging, and disposable coffee cups. Those 2 items are wrapped in a thin plastic and can jam up recycling centers. So look for a symbol. Toothbrushes and floss containers, toothpaste tubes. This is too many materials together, but Colgate and TerraCycle teamed up to offer free mail-in recycling. So check our link we're going to provide for that or look it up online. Straws and cutlery, nope. They're just too small. They jam up machines. Even if they're made of recyclable materials, they'll often get thrown out anyway at a recycling center because they're too costly. Building materials, if you're doing construction and things like that. In Houston, there's a place called Reuse, and you can actually bring your stuff there and they'll repurpose it, which is really awesome. So Houston area curbside recycling accepts all acceptable recycling mixed together. Things like electronics, batteries, light bulbs. They can be brought to drop-off centers like West Park Recycling in Houston and their affiliated centers, and Stella Roberts Recycling Center in Pearland, which is awesome. Non-residents can donate $1 per pound to recycle there to help them keep going because they're a really great place. Galveston Eco Center by 61st and Broadway here on the island accepts all these things and actually has staff to help you out. And you can self-sort 24 hours a day. They also offer a curbside pickup for elderly and disabled residents, so everybody can recycle. When it comes to things like appliances, gas, oil, paints, other things you're unsure about, look up your closest recycling center online, and they should have all that information for you. And feel free to email us. I've gotten a lot of great answers just by reaching out to these recycling centers too. So don't forget, we are going to provide links to your area recycle centers from Houston all the way down Galveston and their acceptable materials in the comments in our next post. So check it out. So also check out galvbaygrade.org for a Galveston Bay report card and our annual update on Galveston Bay. There's a ton of tips and tools on this website for you to learn how to help more and get some more information as well. And remember, it's really awesome to be able to upcycle things too and shop thrift stores and whatnot, and repurpose things you have, like using an Altoid tin to hold your headphones, using a little box to hold all of your tiny measuring spoons, taking old containers and using them for snacks, and also shopping for sustainable materials like bamboo, cotton, and things like that over plastic fibers. So thank you guys for listening. Please feel free to leave some questions, comments below, and we'll get back to you. So I challenge you all to make a resolution to maybe choose 1 or 2 of these swaps, or more if you're really ambitious, or learn how to recycle better so that you can help recycling continue. And think about what you'd like to do to make that happen. And we're going to provide that information to you again. But my resolution right now is to improve my composting skills so that we don't throw much compost away. We only take our small kitchen trash out about once a month for 2 of us because we're working on composting and we recycle and we reuse so much. So that's my challenge. What's yours? So please feel free to leave it below. And thank you so much for listening. And happy 50th anniversary of Earth Day. Thanks.